welcome back to Tales of Aris. I was last time in the inn, but I was going out to get the quest right now. First one. Side where does... why does everyone have such a coward if we don't get taken care of? Things are never going to change. What's wrong, friend? Zugels, that's what. They are pretty common variation of them, so most specifically. Rumors say they are Lord favorite kind of Zugel, so people are afraid anywhere near them. I can understand the hesitant, but if you need them to gone, we are more than capable to take care of them. Hold on, pal. I don't want to just exterminate them. If you could bag any useful material from them, that's great too. You won't use retreat Zugel parts for what? Building something? Not building, studying. If I can demonstrate that even fearsome, dangerous Zugel can be used to make handsome toads, it will move people to hunt them more. What can always expecting folks like you to come along and problems after? So you are trying to more self-suffering. They are complimented of you. Actual about these parts we are looking for it. It isn't what you are talking about. Yeah, that is totally. Could I convince you to share with me?
Good.
Yeah, go ahead and help yourself. I'd rather to go someone who can use them than keep weight us down. Great. You are gonna bunch of people, you know what? You are seeing just what I can turn off this into. Sure, I will able to make something useful. Thank you. Ooh, what a nice quest. That was a lot of reward. I don't like the area here, not. Especially the people here, the Dahna master is more like a lord than our friend, I forgot his name, Dualin.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Ah, our friend. Alphonse, Miga, I know you could bring us together once more. Remember what you wonder guy is. I'm a minister to tell about that fleeting world in which we live. We call me Wonderbard. Right, you are remember. I believe I haven't had the pleasure, sir. You can call me Dualin. Claim to be a minstrel? Is that say you are well versed in music? Oh, but I am indeed. There isn't a song I cannot sing or an instrument my hands cannot master. Ah, I see. That is happens. I'm also a connoisseur of music myself. Is that so? Could I perhaps trouble you a little Rena dance, kind sir? It's going to take a while, isn't it? Alas, unfortunately, there is not have any instruments on me, but I would more happy to interlude you with a short poem. In the sea of crime's tree, I spy an unknown flow. Stand free with the freezy. Oh, Denemo, your words are like music to my ears. You have quite a rare talent, sir, I must say. You are really think so? That I do. And now I must return the favor in kind. Where do I begin facing with such a wide? Indeed, words are fail me, and I'm got to lose for what I can, but... Oh, sir, I have threw down the gun to allow me.
Great.
Can't take anymore. We are leaving. Dualin, you are welcome to catch up.
Excuse me.
Wait, don't leave yet. With so many brilliant minds among you, perhaps you can entrust you all with a legendary instrument. What you are talking about? I hide a music instrument knowing that one day would be met a worthy inheritor. I find it at the location details in the notes. But we won. The only smartest small sort will... Now I ask you, chosen one. Will you take upon yourself and solve the riddle uncomfortable lectionary? I talk a riddle and an instrument that is most indicative. Very well, I accept your challenge. Excellent, and your complete fate will fall and your victories. Just beyond the holes and landings grow by sand and stone. The northern reach the wasteland of the north abandoned village. Lies stormy backs the northern road to the west. We have... Okay, that I must read in peace and make a mind about it. That is not a quest.
Some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Ah, come on. We have one more quest we must get. He is in the inn, and then we can finally sleep and eat there. Our eating meter is really low right now.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't.
The hentai girl. I'm sure I wish there was more to go around. What you are talking about? Our routines. We are always running short on them. I never enough to be comfort. We could really do some rice, potatoes, some spice in particular. We have what you need. If that's what you need, you got some right here. That. Wow, you are so generous. Thank you. It helped a lot. I don't have much to offer in return, but I will teach you my family's secret recipe if you like. Curry.
Great.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I can't wait to try it. Does it look like hard to fix?
Hey.
Hey, if you're really that simple, would you teach me how to cook it? Wow, you are actually interested in making cooking now? Or just cooking? What you... I just like to put someone in his place to complain about cooking early. Ah, well, I love to teach you, but my training is going easy.
Really?
It's that serious? Sure, I guess. Hit me with what you got. But promise me you don't tell me anyone else I asked this, okay? My lips are sealed, but it's return. If you call me Captain while we are training, deal? Okay, Captain. Sure you to say yes, Captain. Captain. Okay, we don't tell that anyone.
All right.
Now we can begin our training. We will have fresh caught fish there. Perfect. Well used.
Really?
What? But the recipe doesn't call it. Talk back to your No, ma'am. The point to say yes, Captain. What? Kisara instruction. Okay, interesting.
All right.
Good, look, we have everything we need. Now introduce the cooling... Yes,
Over
Captain. That is how you hold a knife. What you are trying to private. Dance with? No, of course not. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
All right.
Pay attention. Turn up the fire, boil the water, and don't have time to let the ice run. Captain. That is all finished. Oh, its flavor and presentation get past the grade. You got promised, but it's still room for improvement. But you keep training every day.
All right.
Yes, Ken. Guess I got a long way to go before my food is perfect, but slow him. One day my food will taste good. I will knock his armor off. Okay, I never get the build out like in Food Wars where they all get...
By the by, Shionne, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shionne.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
Don't you think Daimi changed reason? What? You are, besides the fact they are big hot shot now. You know, without him, we are nowhere we could kick the Renans out. I get it, but it's really difficult now to complain how we used to be. After all the damage done the city, ridding it of Almatria, I'm only right what I look after civilization who lost their homes. When what little had burned down with my home, I thought we were going to die on the streets. That's why I'm grateful we are able to stay here and save our lives. What's your making the Darkwing such a good person? We grow up, I'm going to join them too. We have to stay alert. We can let our guard down until we finally capture Almatria. These Renan stopped running with their tails between her legs. Once Algamina's out of the pictures, the age of the bright eyes will finally over. There are people resting upstairs, so lost her home. Try to keep down while we lost our home. Everything is gone. I know, but what happened when we are choosing to fight the Renan? But it's not all bad, honey. We can live to see the day we won. So truly celebration, isn't it? Have you gone past hills before? You should. They are great fishing spots to find both leg and rune. Okay, we have talked with everyone here, so. You are the blazing sword of Kalgalia. You are welcome to stay here if you like. Just don't cause any trouble while you are here, understand?
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dahna. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia.
That was it feels like 5 minutes ago. Tales of Symphonia? Nope.
Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shionne. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little, if you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
Maybe he has feelings for you a little bit. Even when I would go with Swinwell.
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
And so from the team would be going with Kisara or Winwell. And Shia is the last place. From the other girl, it would be the doctor from the first rebellion group. So only we being able to finish Almatria off from the start, we are able to avoid all this fighting. Do you think we have could retrade Nances without ever being damaged? Now it even outscarred Spare. We didn't say it too loud if you were you. If any of Deeme's followers hears talking like that, it will be in trouble. Good question where we must go. I have no idea. Demony getting kind of scary would help petitionally stop nothing to win. I agree, the temper scene a lot worse than it's used to be, but can you explain his fighting pride is taking its toll on people? Yeah, but that not mean you can make the same thing. I heard something about storming Almatria's castle. They couldn't find a spirit vessel. The Alphonsil are quite across from the gate. If you went south, you find the road to the Adam Lake. If you northwest, you will find the East Forest. Stay west until you come up the Adam Ruins where you are going. You want connect, fusion, travel. Yeah, some Vogel. And we forgot to eat. Is there a bonfire here? Ooh. That is Village of the Four Winds. Magasha. What have they done?
Ah, got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hoodle, don't get blown away, okay?
No, Hoodle.
Oh?
Is that the foodie again? Remember you are a young woman who always starving. It seen you since we last met in Elder Meneke. You are the one who always hungry. Anyway, I take you found another recipe for the travel.
Very nice.
The most certainty I did. I'm glad you can cut the chase then.
So?
Do you know who might be follow me? This is Gourdeno. He's traveling around Den in the search for a new recipe to try. A fine quest to embark on. If you say myself, the name is Dualing, kind sir. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Wow, the Dualing, Lord of El Menakia. It's at honor, my lord. Your beefsteak was absolute.
I see.
You honor me, kind sir, but how is that you came the palace top secret dish up? Anyway, what do you need from us this time? Come on, Sprit. Right. This time we look like for letter, apple, lemons. Could you bring some to me?
Sure.
If that all what you're looking for, we are going right.
Nice work.
In this case, we give you so you find people can cook.
Oh?
Wow, it's simple, surprising simple. Even might have a chance
Very
to.
nice.
Wonderful. I will have the patient
Well?
It's okay, well, it's... oh, look at that delicious dish. It smells just divine too. Now see how it's tastes. What is this? Absolutely. Exquisitely. Exquisitely bad,
What?
said it. Really? Who is the flavor of the recipe for calling vitamin smoothie? Taste it yourself and tell me how you still convince your consciences here. Alright.
I don't believe this.
Make one.
All right.
Wait a second. The smell warning affixed to bottom to the recipe. Smoothie made tire from vegetables are recommended for experiment only. Beginners should be adding fruit juice for. Young miss, did you process only the letters? Even then I asked prepare apple.
Sure.
Okay. Notice stupid warning label.
Really now?
Lesson learned, Shia. You will have add fruit and attempt it one more time. Happens.
Yes.
Very well, let's take from the top.
What?
What is it? Absolutely, exquisitely. Complicated speed.
What?
And still don't sound like it's enticing. Is that really the best recipe that Maga Shah has offered? I believe so. It's the first heard about this. It's made me think I was so in Manikai. The combination of fruit and vegetable remember me of Dahna and Rena lived together. I thought this recipe might capture the harmony.
Very nice.
If nothing else, the most healthy recipe you're sure to find out there. Indeed, we shall sure drink as to ensure the prison harmony life on, even within the convent of Meister.
Yes.
Very well. Was that satisfying enough for the time being? Now I can now leave the realm, no regret. This time leave search of the even greater cuisine. Farewell, my colony comrade. Actually, one more class before I leave. Not bad, not bad.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
1 second, please. Okay, we can hear what happens there. So.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
Okay, next one.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dahna's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Dahnans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point, they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
Okay, one more.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Okay, we are finally on the end for today. It was a nice episode. We have learned a lot about cooking today. And with that, I thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day and we see each other on the next part on Tales of Aris. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!